Good afternoon. My name is Jaronczyk. I'm the president of the Nassau County Correctional Officers Benevolent Association. I'm here to, I want to thank Legislator Gonzalez for her due diligence in getting that information. However, I will tell her that the information that she got is incorrect. The promotions that were done from the corrections side point of view, from the corrections point of view, were to fill retirements. They were all below the budgeted items for those positions. Right now, we're budgeted for 44 sergeants. We have 42. With the extra sergeants they just made, we're still below our budgeted items. But yet, on the other side of the aisle, on the other side, for the corrections center cook promotions, they're above the budget. We now have 5 kitchen supervisors when they're budgeted for 3. When you're talking about the deputy undersheriffs, they're budgeted for 0 deputy undersheriffs in the 2012 adopted budget, but yet now we have 1 and we have another acting position, which, by the way, Nassau County Civil Service does not recognize acting positions. So now we have people in acting positions in the county when Nassau County Civil Service does not recognize those acting positions. So we were forced to go to state Supreme Court and file a legal action on that. So that is being challenged, those acting positions. We're not saying that the sheriff does not need an upper management team. He absolutely does. But they should be following the budget. And when they took 30 corporals out of the budget, it came down to all of you to vote for that. So now if they're going to put extra positions in the budget that are not there, they should be following the budget. And that's all I was here for 2 weeks ago. I wanted to find out who has the authority to add positions in the budget. And I still don't have that answer.
Mr. Jaronczyk, I have to say to you, first of all, there are a little over 1,500 inmates at that facility, correct?
Yeah, it's a daily ebb and flow.
Yes, okay, I know, because I've been involved with that facility
Yes, you're on the jail
years,
advisory,
okay?
correct?
For over 20 years, when that jail was being expanded. The other thing is, the number of correction officers and staff at that facility has really not changed dramatically.
You are
In
incorrect.
fact, I know that there are a little over 1,000 staffers at that facility.
You're incorrect. It's under 1,000 right now of correction officers in my unit. Under 1,000. At our time, we're up to 1,080 and we're budgeted for 11
I'm not going to debate this with you. I'm not debating.
We are not going to have interruptions here. She has the
I will
floor,
not
she's speaking.
debate.
No problem.
What I am telling you is what I am told. And I am not going to stand here before you today and debate the information. I will tell you, it's your job right now. If you're dissatisfied with what's going on with that facility, you should be sitting down with the county executive and his deputy county executive, or Mr. Politi or Dr. Politi, and resolve some of these issues.
So-
I was asked to find out about this staffing, and whether or not it's legitimate remains to be seen. That's your opinion, and that's mine.
So you're just happy with the answers you got?
And
And in your
that's it.
opinion, I should be negotiating to stop political patronage jobs? What you saying?
I got through with telling you, the deputy undersheriff, okay, who was acting deputy
Correct.
undersheriff, lives in my district. Did I know that?
I never
No.
said the
So I
deputy
had nothing
undersheriff that
to
was
do with
promoted
patronage.
was a neighbor of Ed McGowan. I never said that.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, hold
Yes,
on.
you did. That's what
It was in the
provoked
newspaper
this.
that you said it.
That, and the newspaper had that too, John.
I said
And
the acting deputy undersheriff that they made acting is a close friend and a neighbor of Ed McGowan.
Whatever
The
the
deputy
case.
undersheriff is a good friend and personal relative, or they had family relations of Ed McGowan. That's exactly what I
And
said.
listen, Mr. Jaronczyk, listen to me carefully. I said to you earlier today when you called, to find out whether or not I was going to make this statement, and I told you I would.
Okay,
And
listen,
I
I
also
encouraged it.
said to you, I would not debate this in public.
Well,
If you
you're
wish
debating.
to debate this, I will see you in private.
Okay, well, you're debating. You're the one talking to me, so you're debating. If you're happy with the information you guys, happy with it.
How long have you been president of the union?
I've been president of the union probably 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
And in that period of 6 months' time, have you sat down with the county executive?
Listen, I have a contract through 2015. We have gone on record saying we're more than willing to sit down with the county executive. The first phone call I got from the county executive's office is when he called me June 28th asking me to drop my federal lawsuit. That's the first phone call I got from
Is
the county
that
executive.
yes or no?
I am more than willing to sit down with the county executive at any time.
So 6 months in, you're still willing to sit down, but I take you haven't sat down.
Listen, I gotta be invited to the table, presiding officer Schmidt. It's that
So
simple.
I'm told that there's a seat at the table up there, that every union in the county, every municipal union in the county, save one, has been seated at that table up there, has been actively.
And I was here on May 21st, and you're talking about
in
secret
discussions.
rules.
We, as
So
you
where's the secret
know,
rules?
as you should know, have no role in labor negotiations by
Correct.
each other.
I am very well
And
aware.
therefore, I'm not.
But you are in charge of public
Point of
safety.
order to the chair.
Yeah.
Whereas we have no role in labor negotiations, we do vote on the contracts.
That's not.
We do have,
We don't negotiate, David. We vote on
I
the
just
contract.
agreed with you on the negotiations, but we do have oversight, whether it's a whole body or through the public safety committee. So if someone who is a union leader is making one set of factual allegations, it's our job to see if it's true or not. And I would beg to differ that we do engage. We do engage in debate, and we do engage in fact-finding. That's what we do. That's what we do.
We'll do it.
We're trying to right here, but we're saying you're not going to engage in the
David,
debate.
I was asked to do this,
I
David.
know it's hard,
Yeah, but
you
we
know,
don't
And sometimes, excuse me,
it's hard
David,
for some to accept the fact that there is a structure, that there's a sheriff who works with the county executive, there's a there's a deputy county executive for public safety, there's a place for these issues to
Mr.
be
Presiding
solved.
Officer,
Forget
I'm
the
talking
status
about
of
our
the
place. Our place is to listen to Mr. Jaronczyk and to listen to the administration, not to come back and say the administration says this, I'm accepting it, debate closed.
Well, you do have to make a judgment call. No, I listened to Mr.
Whose judgment call
Every
is
time
it?
he's
It's
gotten
each of
up here
us.
and made these wild accusations, and every time that I've engaged in trying to find out what the situation is at the jail, I have gotten written reports, and I have been satisfied each and every time that he's spoken out.
He's right about the promotions.
Where's
Those
the paper?
promotions were
Where's the
made.
paper?
Presiding Officer
He's,
Schmidt,
he's right about.
I have
these
emailed you that
budgeted
information,
positions.
and I called your
And he's
office
right about
with
the
that
30
information.
proposals.
I gave you that information that you asked for on the June 18th meeting. I emailed that to your office, and I spoke to the clerk in your office, and they did receive it. So you can't say you did not receive the information that you asked
And
for.
then we researched it and checked it out with the sheriff. I don't know, you like the sheriff?
I like the sheriff, I think he's a nice
No,
guy.
and I got the information from him, that none of what you were saying is incorrect.
Okay.
Good enough for me, till I see proof to the contrary.